Hey YouTube, Casey Classic 7 here, back again with another video. Got some Madden 23 here. This video is going to be a response video to a question that I got earlier today on Twitter about passing in Madden 23. The question comes from one of the OGs in the simulation football gaming community, LTMagic. Shout out to you, bro. And his question was about the control in terms of passing that we have in Madden 23 and how it compared or how close it was to the control that we have or had in the 2K football series with NFL 2K5 and All Pro Football 2K8. It's crazy to think that it's been 15 years since All Pro Football 2K8 came out, and that was like the real last time that we've had competition in the football gaming market. But that's another video for another time. We're here to talk about control in passing in Madden 23, specifically for the PS4. Obviously, when we're talking about PS5, you have even more control than you have in the PS4 version, but you still do have a lot of control when we're talking about passing in PS4. Personally, I feel like passing in Madden 23 this year is the best that it has been all this console generation. And the reason why I say that is because I feel this is the first year where it feels like you really have to vary your passing speeds. Like, you just can't throw bullet passes every single pass and be successful. I feel like that was one of the things that we've been able to do in the past when it comes to Madden, and that's just like not really a viable option this year. You can still throw, the reason being is the bullet pass isn't as accurate deep as it's been in the past, and this is all everything I'm talking about is coming from the default 50 settings. So obviously if you mess with the sliders and stuff, you're going to get different results, but this is specifically, like I said, coming from default 50 sliders. So talking about ball placement, we have a lot more options now in current Madden than we had back when All Pro Football and NFL 2K5 was new back in their time, and I feel like they've even expanded more in terms of the placement of the ball than those games. So I'm showing you some different post route. I'm going to show you some different post routes in this video and show you just like the different placements that we have. So the first one, I'm not pressing anything on the left stick. So the left stick is how you control the left stick is how you control the placement of the ball. So this is just me throwing regular ball, no touching the left stick, and that's what pass you're gonna get. Now I'm gonna push hard into the right, and as you see, the trajectory of his route changes. He squared it or rounded it off depending on how you look at it, and it changed, and that's one of the different placements, and that is like one of the ways that we can control where we want the ball to go. This time I'm pressing up and leading him upfield. This turns the post into more of a skinny post, so that's leading him upfield. The next two options are very similar, but you would use them in different situations, and that's leading him down and leading him back. So a reason why you'd want to lead a receiver down is if you had like a safety who was in the middle of the field and you didn't want to throw the receiver into that safety, you'd want to lead him down so he had an opportunity to still catch the ball without getting hit and by that safety, and he can safely secure that catch. So another pass down, and in that situation I would probably try to secure catch that. So in a situation where you'd want to lead him back, it's the same exact situation where you would have where you'd have a safety in the middle of the field, but you would want your receiver to catch the ball and still continue to run upfield. When you're leading him down, you're kind of slowing his momentum. But when you lead him to the back, he's just changing the way that he's running his post, and he's able to still catch the ball away from that safety, but not lose any momentum catching the ball, and he's still able to still catch the ball on the run and get upfield. So again, to recap, in terms of ball placement and the control that we have in Madden now in comparison to what we had in 2K back in the day, I feel like it's very similar. I feel like it's a little bit better in Madden now because we also have the ability to high point or to high point the ball and low point the ball. Those were not specific options with 2K back during its time. Obviously, if they still continue to make games, they would have probably added that mechanic into the game, but that's not taking anything away from 2K. As you see, I'm high pointing these passes and they're extremely inaccurate. I don't think it was like this last year. I think you can successfully high point the passes and stuff like that, but it'd be a lot more successful. Like, you can still high point passes now, but the success rate is a lot lower than what it was. The same thing with low point passes, which I like that. I feel like as the user, we really need to know what passes to use in what situations. But all of that stuff is for a later video, so hopefully this answers your question, LT Magic. I know I also answered it via the Twitter characters, but I feel like it would be a lot easier for you to see it in in video form, so you can really see the different ways that you could change the trajectory of the passing and like the control that you have over where you want to put the ball. So I'll be back very soon with some more content. I have a lot of content that I want to push out that I think that you guys are going to enjoy. So don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, smash that like button, and thank you for listening and watching. KC Classic 7 signing out.